Hello, and how are you? It is another day. Do you love my flowers? I forgot to ask you. It's springtime, yellow. It's in the season, spring season. Anyway, I'm here to talk about inflammation and my books as always, I haven't talked about this book in a long time. This book is called End-Stage Renal Disease, When the Filters Stop Working. This is when your kidneys, when they stop working. Your kidneys are in your body to filter any toxins that you have in the body. It's the way the body cleans itself, and it comes out in the urine. When the filters are not working, you will find that people will be very, very sick unless they get dialysis. If they don't have dialysis, most people will pass away within 2 to 3 weeks. So that is serious when the filters stop working. One of the problems that cause the filters to stop working is something that's called inflammation. Now, the last time you heard from me, we were talking about dementia, And with these two books, I actually dive deep into what's making us sick. So one of the things I talk about, inflammation is also linked to dementia, Alzheimer's dementia, and actually all the other progressive dementias, the ones I talked about a few weeks ago, or a few days ago, depending on when you're watching this. So inflammation is a big deal. Now, inflammation is not as bad as people make it look like or make it seem. It's not a bad thing. Inflammation was created by God to be a life-sustaining thing. So it is necessary. It is what causes healing when you get infected by a bug, when you get infected by COVID-19, when you get infected by a flu virus, when you get bacterial infections, or when you get injured. The thing that comes to your aid is inflammation. Now, inflammation is how our bodies heal. But now, if you have chronic inflammation, that's not a good thing. And that is being caused by something. And most people think that chronic inflammation is caused by the foods that we eat. Again, we blame the foods. And the foods are not your enemy. Foods, it's good to eat healthy. Now, mind you, it is very, very good to eat healthy. But if you're suffering from something like dementia, you're suffering from something like kidney failure, and you start eating healthy, if really the food was the problem, your body should heal, because your body has ability to heal. But if food is not the problem, then there is something else. And that's what I talk about in these two books. In this book, I talk about inflammation. I talk about the risk factors for kidney failure, which are high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, actually diabetes in general, whether it's type 1 diabetes or type 2 diabetes. Different types of cancers like multiple myeloma is implicated in kidney failure. So different things like that. Polycystic kidney disease, that's another one. It can damage the filters. So, and that is not caused by food. It's caused by inflammation. So I go really deep to the source of inflammation. Inflammation also causes about 90 to 95% of all the chronic diseases that we deal with. 90 to 95% of all chronic diseases. That is including autoimmune diseases. It's including very many diseases. So in these two books, I dive deep. So if you have somebody who has chronic kidney disease, who is on dialysis, this will be a good book to read. I remember I have a friend of mine who called me the other day and said, okay, so who has read your book? Are they healed yet? Well, that will depend on you. If you read and you start applying some of the things that I talk about here, I do believe you will get healing. But now remember, chronic kidney disease did not come in one day. Acute kidney disease can come in one day. Chronic kidney disease takes years and years. Do you think you can fix that just by reading a book and not applying what you're reading? Most likely no. You have to apply. And it may take time. This is the long shot, you know, to getting healed. But wouldn't you want to get healed? Wouldn't you want to know what's causing your disease? I know I would. And if you're like me, then I would read, because through knowledge, people will be healed. And we are destroyed for lack of knowledge. That is why we are destroyed by these chronic diseases, because we lack knowledge. So if you want knowledge, knowledge is here. You can cure yourself. Yes, you can. You are the primary doctor of your body. Most people have left that responsibility to their doctors, but your doctor is not responsible for preventing diseases. You are. So that is your responsibility. So, but if you don't have knowledge, and if you have neglected this primary role that is yours by design, well then, you know, things are not gonna be good. And you're gonna be paying other people to treat your symptoms. But remember, treating symptoms does not get to the root of the disease. Only you can do that. So, but here is information, and God bless you.